Cinderella. Cinderella lived with her stepmother and two stepsisters in a grand house. Though the house glittered, her days were heavy with chores and sighs. From dawn till night, she scrubbed floors, cooked, and mended clothes. Still, she kept a gentle smile that warmed the rooms. Her stepmother sent her to sleep in a dusty attic by the chimney. Soot stained her dress, and her stepsisters mocked her as the Ash Girl. Every day she cooked, cleaned, and stitched with tired hands. Yet in her quiet heart, small dreams kept their light. One morning, a royal messenger knocked at their door. He announced a grand ball where every maiden in the kingdom was welcome. A tender spark of hope flickered in Cinderella's eyes, but her stepfamily only sneered and turned away. That night, her stepsisters glittered with silk, ribbons, and jewels. "May I come too?" Cinderella asked in a small voice. With a cruel smile, the stepmother tore her worn dress to shreds. When they left, Cinderella sank to the floor and wept. As her tears fell, the room softened with a gentle glow. A kind fairy appeared and whispered, "Don't cry, dear child." With a wave of her wand, silver threads wove through the air. Shreds became a shining gown, and glass slippers sparkled like starlight on her feet. A pumpkin swelled into a golden carriage before her eyes. Mice turned into proud horses, and a lizard snapped into a smart coachman. "Remember, the magic ends at midnight," the fairy advised softly. Heart-fluttering, Cinderella set off toward the palace lights. Music swirled through halls bright with candles and laughter. When Cinderella entered, the room hushed in wonder. The prince bowed and offered his hand with shining eyes. They danced as if time itself forgot to move. The great clock began to strike 12. Startled, Cinderella fled down the stairs, dress fluttering like a moonbeam. The carriage faded back to a pumpkin, and magic slipped into the night. On the steps, one glass slipper shone like a fallen star. At dawn, the prince sent riders to every village and lane. They carried the slipper and asked each maiden to try it on. Many tried and failed. The glass stayed silent. Still, the prince would not give up the search. At last, they reached Cinderella's house. Her stepsisters shoved and squeezed, but the slipper would not yield. When Cinderella slipped in her foot, it fit as if made of morning light. Gasps rose, and the truth shone clear for all to see. The prince knelt, joy bright on his face. "Will you come to the palace with me?" he asked gently. Tears glimmered as Cinderella nodded. Yes, her long sorrow loosened like a knot undone. The wedding rang with music, light, and bright laughter. With a gentle heart, Cinderella forgave her stepfamily. Together with the prince, she ruled with wisdom and care, and her kindness gleamed brighter than any crown.
Thank you for watching.